Hello students, welcome back to our class. Our topic for this week is outlining. First of all, we need to know what an outline is. According to the Writing Center of George Mason University, an outline is a map of your essay. The outline is used to help us to arrange our ideas or thoughts before we convey them in both written and spoken text. In other words, we can say that the outline helps us to organize our ideas before we write or speak. If our ideas are well organized, our readers will easily understand the message of our essay or speech. In this slide, I'd like to emphasize why we should make an outline. There are two reasons why we should make an outline. The first one, the outline helps us to visualize our ideas. We have so many thoughts or ideas before we speak or write. By making an outline, we can make a kind of visualizations of the ideas. And so that the outline helps us organize our ideas before we write or speak. We have so many ideas or thoughts. By making an outline, we can easily organize the ideas or thoughts. Before we make an outline or essay, we need to know that there are two important things. The first one is that a paragraph or essay consists of main ideas and supporting details. And the second one is dealing with the format of the paragraph or an essay. In this case, we would like to talk about hamburger format. We would like to talk about them in this video one by one. First, we would like to talk about main ideas and supporting details. We would like to determine the main idea of a picture. Now, please take a look at the picture. What is the main idea of this picture? Is it a fruit? Is it an orange? Is it a leaf? Or is it round? Yes, the picture is about an orange. So, the main idea of the picture is orange. If you choose fruit, it is too general anyway. Next, what about this picture? What is the main idea of this picture? I'd like to ask you to pause this video and then decide which one is the correct answer. If your answer is playing basketball, you got the correct answer. It means that you are able to decide the main idea of a picture. Now, we would like to talk about the main idea and supporting details of a sentence. Please remember, the main idea is what the sentence is about, or the topic of the sentence. Once again, the main idea is what the sentence is about, or the topic of the sentence. I have one sentence. My sentence is, an orange is delicious and healthy. I'd like to ask two questions to you. The first one, what is the main idea of this sentence? The second, what are the supporting details of the sentence? I'd like to ask you to pause this video and try to answer my questions. The main idea of the sentence is orange because the sentence talks about orange. And the supporting details are delicious and healthy. Delicious and healthy gives explanations about the orange. So delicious and healthy elaborate the orange. If we can see in this diagram, orange is the main idea. And delicious and also healthy are the supporting details of the orange. Delicious and healthy elaborates the orange or describe the orange. I have another sentence. The sentence is, playing basketball is fun but tiring. I'd like to ask you to pause the video and try to answer questions. The first question is, what is the main idea of the sentence? And the second, what are the supporting details? I believe that you have known the answer, that the main idea of the sentence is playing basketball, and the supporting details of the sentence are fun and tiring, because fun and tiring describe playing basketball. Well done, students. So, I'd like to ask you to take a look at the picture. If we can make an analogy, the main idea is the surface part, and the supporting details are the legs of this table. Main idea is the most important idea that the author wants the reader to remember, or what the text is about. Meanwhile, supporting details are the point that supports or describe and explain or elaborates the main ideas. So here we can see it's only one main idea, but we need more than one supporting details. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4. However, we need to be really careful when we decide supporting details so that we can have a perfect table, we can have a perfect paragraph. It means the supporting details that we have must be relevant with the main idea that we have decided. Now, we move from sentence level into paragraph level. In the next slides, we would like to talk about the main idea and supporting details of a paragraph. Take a look at this sample paragraph. I'd like to ask you to pause this video for a while and read the paragraph. As you can see from the paragraph, we can identify that the main idea of the paragraph is new code, and the supporting detail of the paragraphs are bright red and very thick, because bright red and very thick explain or describe the new code. So if somebody asks you, what kind of new code is it? You can answer, this is a bright red and very thick new code. I hope that you understand with this explanation. Next, try to find the main idea of supporting details of the next paragraph. Paragraph number 1. Try to identify the main idea and supporting details. We would like to discuss this in our online class later on. Please do the same with this paragraph. Paragraph number 2. We would like to discuss this in our online class. Well, I hope that you are still with me. However, if you feel tired or bored, you are allowed to pause this video to get some drink or snack so that you can be more relaxed. And make sure you get back to this video to continue learning about outlining. However, if you decide to continue watching this video and learn about outlining, in the next slides, we would like to see some examples of identifying topic sentence based on a picture. For a paragraph, having a topic sentence is very important because topic sentence tells about the whole content of a paragraph. Number 1, please take a look at the picture. You can see a dog. The dog is cute, isn't it? Well, this is my dog. His name is Google. If I'd like to make a paragraph about my dog, my topic sentence will be like this. My dog, Google, is cute, loyal, and smart. So this is my topic sentence. From this topic sentence, we can see that my dog is the main idea. Cute, loyal, and smart are the supporting details. So I need this topic sentence to begin writing my paragraph. Number 2 is about nursing. I have this topic sentence. Becoming a nursing student is challenging because of academic, social, and economical aspects of life. So in here I have becoming a nursing student is challenging as my main idea, and I have academic, social, and economical aspects of life as the supporting details. Oh yeah, before I forget and continue explaining the next things, I'd like to ask you to recall your memory about rhetorical structure or how a text is organized. If you pay attention to this topic sentence, you can predict that my text later on or my paragraph later on will be a cause and effect paragraph because I have the cause and I have the effect, the reasons. And if you compare with the first picture, which is about Google My Doc, my paragraph will become a descriptive paragraph or descriptive text because the text is about descriptions or and the supporting detail describes the doc. I hope that you recall your memory about rhetorical structure and you understand what I am talking about now. Number 3. Please read this topic sentence. Then decide the main idea and supporting details and also try to predict what is the rhetorical structure of the text. Is it a problem or a solution? Is it a cause and effect? Is it a descriptive or etc.? We will discuss this in the next online class. Example number 4. There are several advantages of air travel. If you can see this topic sentence, you can only identify the main idea. It means the supporting details is not stated in the topic sentence, and that is very okay. So you can simply say there are several advantages of air travel. Just the same with the previous, try to predict or try to analyze what is the rhetorical structure of the text. Please do the same with examples number 5. There are 3 reasons why nursing is a great profession. Please try to identify. Can you see supporting details here? What kind of organization or what kind of pattern of paragraph will it be? And the last examples of topic sentence, please do the same with the previous. We will discuss it in our online class. Alright, we have learned how to make an outline. Next, we would like to see a process from an outline to a paragraph. How we can make a paragraph based on an outline. The following are 2 examples of how to develop a paragraph based on an outline. Have you ever tried a hamburger? Well, we can use hamburger as the representation of a paragraph format. If you identify a hamburger consists of top bun and the content can be lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, what else? Meat, and we have the button bun. So these are the format of a hamburger. Just the same as a hamburger, a paragraph is layered like a hamburger. So in a paragraph, we have opening, we have body paragraph, and finally we have a conclusion. Take a look at the example of my outline in the next slide, please. Alright, this is my outline. In this outline, you can identify that my main idea is I love teaching. So my paragraph later on is about reasons why I love teaching. I have 4 supporting details in here. Love being at school, time goes by quickly when teaching, love seeing students understand, like you for example, when you understand my explanation, I feel so loved. And love being around students, although we are not physically meet each other, but we can meet outline. All right, go back to my outline. Anyway, so once again, I love teaching is the main idea, and these are the supporting details. So if I can see, I love teaching should be the top bun of my paragraph because this is the main idea. And these four supporting details will become the lettuce, the meat, the tomatoes, the cheese of my paragraph. And I love teaching will become the button bun, the top bun and button bun. Let us discuss the topic sentence or the top bun. This is the very first sentence of your paragraph. Always needs to be indented, but anyway, it depends on the format of an essay or writing anyway. And the next one, tell us what your paragraph is going to be about. Example of my paragraph that I developed based on the outline that I have already shown you. There are many reasons why I love to teach. This is my top bun, the topic sentence. I hope that you understand with this. All right, next one is about the detail, the first content of the hamburger, the lettuce. All right, should not be the most important detail. The next needs to follow directly after the topic sentence. So after you explain the topic sentence, you begin with the first detail and needs to be full of good literacy details. What is meant by that? So there are many reasons why I love to teach. That is my top 10, but top band. And first of all, I love to teach because I love being at school. That is the first detail or the first supporting details anyway. Next, the second detail or the tomato. Still should not be the most important detail. So we keep the most important details the very last. Needs to follow directly after the latest sentence and needs to be full of good juicy details. An example will be like this. Another reason I love teaching is that the days go by quickly. Alright, can be the second detail anyway. The third detail or the cheese, still not be the most important detail, needs to start differently than other sentences so that it can be more variative, needs to be full of good easy details. So I can say two reasons I love to teach is because I love seeing students understand something new. The third detail. Finally, the last details are the mid. This is the most important detail, or yeah, we keep the most important in the last part of the detail, and should start differently than most of the other sentences. Needs to be full of good meaty details. Look at this. Finally, I love to teach because I love to be around kids. So we have identified the top one and also the details. Next, the bottom bun or the closing sentence or the conclusion should look a lot like a topic sentence. Needs to summarize the topic, needs to be an obvious end to the sentence. So these are just a few reasons I love to teach. The outline number 2, it's about my dog. I have a topic sentence. My topic sentence is our dog Google is cute, loyal, and smart. I have 3 supporting ideas. The first one is he is cute. The second one is he is loyal. The third one is he is smart. And I have the concluding sentence so that my hamburger will be a perfect hamburger. The concluding sentence will be these 3 qualities make Google a lovable dog. Alright, so this is my paragraph. Would you please stop this video for a while and read the paragraph? After you read this paragraph, you can identify that I have my topic sentence in the very beginning of this paragraph. Our dog, Google, is cute, loyal, and smart. Then I explain I put my first detail in here. First of all, Google is good. After I provide this first detail, I also provide the explanations why Google is good. So this one elaborates or gives reason why Google is good. The next detail will be Google is also loyal. Again, I also explain what makes Google loyal. So here, whenever we come home from work or school, he always welcomes us with his friendly bark and waggling tail. So this part explains or gives reasons why Google is loyal. And the last one, finally, Google is smart. I also provide the descriptions or reasons which makes Google smart. When we throw a ball in the backyard, we can get it and give it back. He can get it and give it back to us. So wait, the cannot get the right color. Okay, the top one. Oh, I cannot pick a tick. The top band will be our dog. Google is cute, loyal, and smart. We have detail. Google is cute, Google is also loyal, and Google is smart. And finally, I have the bottom band. These three qualities make Google a lovable dog. Hopefully, from this example, you can make a paragraph based on an outline that you are going to compose later on. Alright, everyone, this is the end of this video. I hope that you can understand how to make an outline, how to differentiate between main idea and supporting details. I hope that you can also recall your memory about rhetorical structure. And finally, please prepare questions. If you have questions regarding this video, do not hesitate to ask me during the online class or after the online class. I hope to see you in the online class. Stay fit, stay healthy, and God bless you.